Vamos.
Yeah.
Okay. Reactions. The new doctrine of KIMPA VITA soon became known and greatly displeased the Catholic and Portuguese colonial political elites who feared losing religious cultures and political influence among the people of Congo. For the colonists, KIMPA VITA was a danger. She was opening the eyes of Africans and inspiring them to revolt against colonialism. For many Congo Africans, she was considered a prophetic woman despite her very young age.
Vamos.
Yeah.
Before we go to reaction, family, it is all combining. At that point that KIMPA VITA was emphasizing unity. She said unity, the unity of people. For Congo Kingdom to come back and for them to take the first place, she was saying all the time, this is what Tatanzambe told her to say. And then this is the same thing we're going to say again. Unity is indeed the power of any organization. And it wasn't really a new thing that she brought, new doctrine. It was never new doctrine. KIMPA VITA didn't bring new doctrine in Congo Kingdom. She was just reminding her own brothers and sisters the way of Nzambe Mpungu Tulendo. Because of that, as Pange Benica said, the Portuguese came with an agenda to make us forget our own roots, the true way of following Nzambe Mpungu Tulendo. That's why when those open-eyed people in the land, in the Congo Kingdom, they understood who was ruling KIMPA VITA, they started following her. But the Portuguese were very angry. And you will see it started from KIMPA VITA, Simão Toko, Simão Kimbango. All of them, their mission was to open the brothers and sisters' eyes. And my question for you to think a little bit is this, family. When we are saying to you, wake up and see what is going on, hey, take back the place. It means that back or in the past, you were already awakened. Nzambe was just calling and brought KIMPA VITA to awaken their own brothers and sisters. From what? Colonials and Catholic false teaching. And I want you to bring it to our time now, family, for us to see why is the awakening? Why are we all here? And what is very crazy, family? KIMPA VITA was fighting against the Catholic false teaching. And until now, we are fighting against the same false teaching. So, what is missing here, family? KIMPA VITA started a long time ago. Until now, family, we are doing this. What is missing? for our own people, for us to wake up. Let's go, Sister Kese. This is a question for us to answer. Please, I want you to answer this on the comment. What is missing here or among all of us? Let's just go, Sister. The next point.
KIMPA VITA's conflicts with the Catholic Church. Threatened by KIMPA VITA's popular power and influence, Portuguese priests labeled KIMPA VITA as a sorceress, and also an envoy of the devil. They taught Africans not to listen to her.
Why that nothing good can come from the land? When an African person raised up to speak about Nzambe, the so-called people that know better than Nzambe, those European, the Catholic, they come out and say, you are demon. When KIMPA VITA, full of the power of the Mwanda Vedala, she was opening the eyes of her own brothers and sisters, look what the spiritual trick the Catholic used it to tell to our own brothers and sisters. Don't listen to her. Why? She is a voice of devil spirit. Oh my goodness. Family, this thing continues until now. Simon Toko was not respected. Simon Kimbango was not respected because of this false teaching that when a black person comes out, there's an evil spirit on him. You see? That was the first conflict she had. But she did not stop. Let's go, sister.
Attempting to sort out the conflicts and for the purpose of having dialogue, KIMPA VITA sent messengers to contact different Portuguese priests, but they refused. They did not accept the idea of an African woman bringing a new religion, which practically Africanized all Catholic teachings. At the time, the biggest problem for KIMPA VITA was the fact that many of the princes of Congo, particularly of Soyo, correct? Were already converts to Catholic Christianity and therefore were under the influence of Catholic priests in the region. With the accusation that KIMPA VITA was a sorceress, the Prince of Congo launched a wave of relentless persecution against her and her followers.
Yalla.
You see what happened, family? But something I like it from KIMPA VITA, I think you will agree with me. If you're saying that I'm a liar, whatever I'm doing is not right, and KIMPA VITA asked them for us to talk, for us to have a debate. The European ran away, family. They said, no, we cannot talk to you because they were afraid. They knew that that lady was speaking the truth. This was the same thing that happened to Isaiah. When the priests, they were trying to stop him and say, let's come and talk. And the priests always, they used to run because they knew if we go and talk with this man, he's full of wisdom. He knows better than us. And the European knew if we give the privilege to talk with KIMPA VITA in public, people will understand that we have no power, that the power is with her. So what they do and what they did, they always like to cause conflicts. They don't like to face the person. They go to the people, start telling lies. The lady that you're following, she's full of demons. She's not from Zambia, Mpungu to Lando. You should stop following her. And then KIMPA VITA faced so many difficulty to fulfill or to go with the mission that she had, because as we say, the kingdom was already divided. Back on the days, the province of Congo Kingdom was Mbanza Congo, Soyo, and others. Soyo is where I'm from. My parents were all from Soyo. So Soyo was already under the Catholic Church authority. And it was a lot of people there. And KIMPA VITA intention was to go there and open the brothers and sisters' eyes for them to see what you are following is not true. And because of that, the Catholic, they stood up to persecute her, making a lot of accusations. It is something that we're gonna go deeper in the next teaching, the kind of accusation and the persecution they did to her. So before I give time to thank Benika, we really want you for us to meditate a little bit of what this powerful lady did. And once again, the part that called my attention from when she said, Congo Kingdom will only be powerful if they unite themselves. It made me to go once again in the Black Panther. I never understood until now. I always like to bring the things from the past to our present awakening. The key word in awakening is Kintwadi. And KIMPA VITA started speaking about Kintwadi long time ago. And when Frank, Benika, Sister Space, and I came to the awakening, what we heard the most was two sticks coming together. You know the sign of Black Panther movie?
Yeah.
I only understood it today, why they were doing this. Zambia inspired those people to bring again the same message. My people need to be united. Thank Benika.
Get Paton Masakaya to Samba. As you were making that gesture, I remembered what we say, you know, Kintwadi Munantima Mietu. The Vomo family.
Yala.
Yeah.
Wakanda, Wakanda forever. Kintwadi Munantima Mietu. That's what we say. You know? Some people will say Wakanda forever. They will cross like this, you know, because they are fighting. and we will say same thing. Same thing. This means unity, this means humility, this means peace. From heart, in our heart, peace. And I like what Brother Samba mentioned. You know, and the other thing that Samba you mentioned very important is, you know, when you mentioned that since back in the days, Mama VITA and all other forefathers, our forefathers, they fought against wicked teaching, against false teaching. And until now, we are doing the same thing as well. It's all about fighting. Let me tell you, family, in this world, it's all about fighting. It is only about fighting, fighting, fighting. That's why, you know, there is a president from our country, Angola, you know, Agostinho Neto, he says, a luta continua, a vitória é certa. He said that the fight shall carry on, but the victory surely belongs to us. But the fight shall carry on. Our forefathers, they fought back in the days. Remember, you know, we speak about 1400. Long time ago. And until now, we still continue to fight. So continue to fight in searching about the right information. And we hope that this session was at least a little bit benefic, a little bit benefic for you. We hope that you were able to learn something in a different way, because as we said, many people have already read or heard about Makimpa VITA. And one of the more things we repeat that caused many people to disbelieve on her or to call her fake was the fact that in certain moment she was used, or she was speaking through the spirit of this white priest. You know, I don't know, have you heard anybody, you know, disbelieving Mama Kimpa VITA because of that family? Anybody?
No.
Yeah, Makuli is there. You know, I have heard some other people mention that. That's why some will say, that's why, you know, we don't believe her. You know, especially even especially USA, many. But I hope that what we spoke to you was essential to clarify those things. And I hope that you were able to learn about Makimpa VITA in a different way, of course.
Actually,
say it again, yeah?
Actually, I have heard one thing. I've heard somebody try to compare her to the Black Madonna.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot the guy's name, but it was a kind of heavy set Black American guy with glasses. I forgot his name though, but yeah, he called, yeah.
Oh, all right. You know, many people will teach about Makimpa VITA in many different perspectives, but we can't compare them because they are two different people for different purpose as well. Yes, Mama Kimpa VITA. And you know, Mamandundu is Mamandundu. So Maria is another one. But of course, as we say, many people have already heard about Mama Kimpa VITA, but we just brought in this way so that at least there may be a clear understanding. All right? We hate nobody, but we hate false teaching, you know, especially that came and that still come from, you know, white churches, white Roman churches that was infused later on to Black people, and now even some, you know, they're stuck in that kind of belief, and they do not know how to live. They believe everything that was taught to them, they just believe that. Well, if you know somebody, family, treat them. Share with that person this teaching so that at least they can know that we are not those people whom we were taught that we are. No, we are not those people that they told us about, a cursed race or cursed generation. Maton masaka ya tsamba da finish mwana kumbasege mwana mwana vela. Get.
VITA.